I am reading from you the next day in my book, Change My Relationship 365 Daily Devotions for Christians in Difficult Relationships. And today we are on December 24th, and the title is Functional Dysfunctional Holidays. Do you like that? Functional Dysfunctional Holidays, meaning they're not exactly functional, but I'm going to do something to at least make them functional, to make them work somehow. The scripture is Proverbs 21:23. Those who guard their mouths and their tongues keep themselves from calamity. Okay, yes. If you guard your mouth and your tongue, you will keep yourself from certain calamity that will happen if you say the wrong thing in a family gathering during the holidays or whatever it is that you do, whether it's a dinner or whatever else. It says, because of the expectation that you share the holidays with family, you may be forced to deal with dysfunctional dynamics. Remember these tips. Decide what is best for you. You can say no if you are willing to deal with the fallout. Did you know that? That you get to choose to say no, but that in dysfunctional families, when you do, I'm not coming this year, there's going to be fallout. You get to decide, is it worth dealing with the fallout, or is it better to just go along to get along? Which is better for you this year? Which makes your life more peaceful? You can go and you can stay for 5 minutes and you can leave. You can leave whenever it gets uncomfortable for you. You can leave whenever things get too crazy. You can go and eat. You can come later than everyone else, and you can leave earlier than anyone else. You can do what's best for you. It says, or you can choose to go along with things the way they are if it's easier. You can. You don't have to say no just because you prefer to say no. You can say, you know what, isn't worth it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to listen to, I don't want everybody to be mad at me. I don't want to hear from everybody how I ruined the party, how I didn't come, whatever, your choice. Okay. If you're willing to deal with the fallout, you can say no. If you don't want to deal with the fallout, you can choose to go along. Okay. Your choice. Next one, refuse to participate in the family drama. Instead, observe it as a neutral third party and don't do what you usually do. You will learn a lot about yourself and your family this way. Oh, if you normally tell everyone where to sit and how to put dinner out, don't say anything. Just watch, let it happen. If you normally cook all the food, have them at your house, don't offer to have them at your house this year. Or have them there and sit back and just watch everybody. You get to observe. You learn when you observe, okay? You learn things about them. You learn things about you. Pay attention to what you feel. Pay attention to what you think. Pay attention to your impulses. What do you feel like jumping in and doing? You're going to learn. Next one, refuse to, or let's see, I started to read that again. Detach by not taking anything personal. Recognize the buttons that usually trigger your reaction and refuse to let them be pushed. Act as if you're detached, which means not bothered, even if you aren't. Okay, so don't take anything personal. That means a joke, that means a comment, that means oh, you look like you're tired, oh, you've gained weight, looks like you've had a pretty rough year. I'm not taking that one personal. Not going to take the comment of my brother, not going to take my sister-in-law's comment about how great her children look to mean she is criticizing the way my children look. I'm not taking anything personal. Nothing personal. I am going to act like I'm not bothered about anything anybody says, and I'm not taking anything anybody says personal. I'm going to let it go. You know that saying, water off a duck's back? Because the duck's feathers are kind of oily and the water just beads up and it rolls off without getting under the feathers and getting in there. That's what you're going to do with your detachment, is you're going to let it roll off your back. Like it's just rolls off and doesn't affect you on the way down. Very important for you to not end up upset and reacting to things that people are saying. You are detaching by not taking anything personal. No matter how personal it seems, you're not going to take it personal. Remember, people are doing what they're doing because of who they are, not because of who you are, not to you, not necessarily about you. It's about them. That's why they say what they say, do what they do, have the feelings they have their own competition, their own whatever it is that they need to do. It's about them, not about you. Next one says, keep it simple. Do whatever you need to do to minimize your stress. Don't micromanage conversations and interactions and let people take care of themselves. Don't take care of everybody. Okay, don't try to keep all the kids happy, everybody from fighting. Don't try to keep people from having conversations about things. Don't try to make everybody not talk about politics, not talk about COVID, not talk about religion. Don't micromanage. If they want to blow it up, let them blow it up. Okay, let them end up getting an argument and leaving, whatever. This doesn't mean that if it's your home that you can't establish boundaries, like whether there's drinking or no drinking, or what's going to be served for dinner, or how you're going to do the dinner. All of those things are your choice if it's your home. But I'm saying keep it simple and don't micromanage people. It says you don't have the power to make other people change. Aha, very true, especially not at Christmas. You do have the power to control yourself. So yes, you have no control over what all your family does at Christmas. You have no control over what they're going to do or say, but you do have the power to control yourself 100% of the time. So that's how you make your dysfunctional holidays functional. The prayer is, God, help me to use the tools I have learned to keep myself from participating in holiday dysfunction. That is my prayer for you.